Well, good morning everybody. Linda Ray, Texas Girls Farm. And as you can hear possibly in the background, the goats are calling. And it's been chilly the last few days. I have got some work done. I just haven't filmed, so I'm going to get down here and take care of them and get the chickens turned out, and I will be with you because that sun is bright this morning. Very bright, very chilly. So I'll be back with y'all in a little bit. Well, okay, since all of them are now happy, Miss Charlotte, we got another feeder and put in here so they could have 2 or 3 different places to go. Over there, there's Billy and Alice and Sparkle and Gracie. They got hay there, but I did want to show y'all. I have been working, so I put them up some mineral things there and there, and let me see if I can get this unfastened. It's a little tricky, but it works. And if you can see how I did this, I just cut it and then made the hinge with the piece of metal that was on the cattle panel, and then zip tied it. And so far it's been holding really good. I may later on come back and put a post here like I had said I was going to, but for now it's doing real good. I came down yesterday and Charlotte is doing exactly what I wanted to over here. She's rooting up that top hill, and I'm coming down and raking the dirt to try to level this area out because it was on an incline. But I came down here yesterday and the doghouse was turned upside down back there, so she was able to do that. Let me get this gate opened up. This is going to be tough, so I'll come right back and show y'all the opened area. So I got them all fastened. This is just a small carabiner right here, but there's a big one down there, and you can either open it that way. I usually pull it to the inside and just take it back so it's out of their way, and it lines up perfect right with the gate and allows them to come in to this side. As you can see, I pulled a bunch of stuff down yesterday, the hill, and got a little cold last night. There's a little bit of ice on the water. I've disconnected that charger. There's some mineral in there. I put it up high enough where the pig couldn't get it because it's got some copper and stuff in it that she doesn't need to be getting. And I haven't hooked up that fence back there yet, but I do have the new charger. So I'm thinking about trying to do that today. But yeah, she's done a good job pulling this hill down right here, and that's what I wanted, to get some of this dirt even down more, so keeping it up to the fence but keeping the grass pulled down. And after she does her thing, and I put a little hay feeder back there in the corner, so when she does her thing, I come back out in the afternoons and rake that, pull the dirt down. And but there's got some mulched wood from when the guy had mulched out here, so I've just been raking it up back here for now, and we'll throw it over the fence and probably make a burn pile out there later. But let me I'll walk around to the outside and get back with y'all and show y'all the new fence charger. I went ahead and turned out the chickens, trying to get in the sunlight a little bit and warm up. But yeah, I'll take you back over here and show you the new fence charger. It said to let it charge for 3 days. This is the 3rd day, but it has rained. It has been overcast, as you can tell. I mean, the ground's wet. And this morning, I don't hear anything. I don't know. I'm going to have to read to see if this... Oh, it's flashing. You know, barely. barely see it. I don't hear it clicking like the other, but it needs to, I think it needs to charge some more. We'll let it charge today, and then I'm going to hook it up to the fence back here and get some of this all cleaned up and straighten up something. It looks like one of the dogs just ran in to this part because it was tight, but hopefully Brooke will be over here. There goes Maggie. Hopefully Brooke will be over here this weekend, and I'll have it all hooked up and we can turn them back out here. I may turn them out here and stay out here with them, but I've got some, I want to come and cut down all of these and clean up this area, because the other day it was chilly out here and I cleaned up all of this. There was a bunch of a wood pile here, so I raked all this, raked some of the hill, raked all that. I need to get that up and put it all over there so I can burn that there. And yeah, I'm just gonna let that charge today once the sun hits it, and then hook up. I've got the all the, it's on what my son fixed up for me. Make an extension cord to reach all the way over there and hook up that fence, and we'll see how that works. Probably, I got slick wire. As you can see, I took down all the hot wire except for the strand over there of the poly wire, and I'm going to take it down and put slick wire and then hook it back up to that to see if it works. But I don't know if you can tell the elevation level. It's slowly coming down. She needs to hit that pile right there a little bit more, but it's getting more leveled out. And oh, the dirt just, it looks so good. I mean, it looks really, really good. And I may try, once I turn them out there, throw some type of grass seed or something, or maybe some legumes or something, anything to get it kind of growing where they'll have something nutritious to eat on. But you can see Billy's over here. He likes it. They all like it. They all come over here exploring, and they've eaten some of their mineral and stuff like that, but they've got hay back here in the back, which I need to put a little bit more. I'm real careful of that because that's the one that Billy got his head stuck in. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on and give y'all a brief update. Got some update on the house in Virginia. Let's go stand in the sun for a minute because my hand's freezing. And let me give you an update back here. So the other day when it was raining, my IBC tote, I got a little bit of work. It's catching rain fine, but as far as holding it, and I guess I'm gonna have to get some plumber's tape or something, because right back at the drain back here, oh sorry, back here it's leaking. So let's see if there's a little water in it, but not what we wanted. So I've got to take that all off and figure out if I can fix around there, put something to tighten it up. Good morning, Mr. Karen. And chickens don't mind the cold weather. They all out here in the shade instead of being over in the sun. But we'll walk back up here now, get in the sun. Well, the greenhouse, I was afraid last night when I came down here, because it got right at freezing. It's supposed to be right at freezing tonight. But I'll give y'all an update. It seems that's what I'm doing. Strawberry plants, looky there. Got a bloom on it. Got some more growth. Did separate out some of the tomato plants that were coming up here that had gotten an additional leaf on them. Just get them started in there. Sugar Sap's peas are doing good. I planted some of the tomato plants over in that one. I think what I'm going to do with this is go ahead and take all this up and transplant that Zuma or whatever it is in there and get that out of the pot so it can grow. And it won't take much. I'll just put in some more dirt down there and put them. The flowers are doing good here. Flowers are doing good there. I'm just hoping it doesn't get too cold tonight. And yeah, these are all doing, so I need to move them. And I've got the broccolis coming up, the spinach is coming up, so I need to get me some more pots ready to go ahead and transplant this other stuff so I don't lose it. I found out last year, as soon as they start coming up, I need to get them out of here so I don't lose it. The onions are doing okay. They need to get a little bit thicker so I can go ahead and transplant them. And then I showed y'all the pomegranate tree budding, and I said blooming in the last video, but it is budding something special. And I'm hoping that it stays warm enough in here, and I'll probably move this around and probably put that over here so when I turn on the heater tonight it'll have some heat on it. But I'm hoping everything will be okay. Try to get some of these plants. I may put that heater down further to get the heat, and I went ahead yesterday and blocked all that off, so it's a lot warmer in here than it has been. No, I haven't fixed it because I need to go get me some more lumber. I don't want to use 2x4s back there. I just think I'm going to get me some 1x2s and put on both sides and do what my son said, cut that piece of framing, the railing for the wiggle wire, and put a piece there, and then interlock both pieces of plastic just coming down off that other, so anytime I want to use it I can just take off the wiggle wire and still have my door. So yeah, invested in some bolt cutters, so I quit borrowing my sister's, and that way when I have cattle panels to cut, they're down here. So let's close this up, even though I probably could have sat there and talked to y'all in there because it's warm. Yeah, there was a bunch of different tree limbs that blew down because it started getting windy the other day. And I went around and picked most of them up. But let's walk up here in the sunlight. So there's some things that it's kind of crazy, of all things. Small repairs that need to be done. Well, I think it's more maintenance tasks that need to be done on the house in Virginia. It's not actually the house, it's the garage. And if y'all hang on just a second, I'll turn y'all around. Anyway, like I was saying, it's not actually repairs that need to be done to the house, except for the hot water heater on the tank pressure release valve needs a pipe to come down off of it, which that's like a $7 part. But it's the wood framing around all the garage doors, which there's actually 4, 3 on the front, 1 on the back. And when the people redid the garage, which was the previous owners from who I bought it for, I was surprised myself that they didn't enclad that with vinyl siding, since everything else had been, you know, vinyl sided. So I reached out to my faithful friend. Shout out to Jeff Vulture, my neighbor, who's been keeping a good eye, keeping the grass mowed, and Lord knows how much I appreciate that man. Taking care of the property and trying to find somebody, handyman, that can get over there and get all those repairs done. And he found a couple of guys, but apparently they didn't go over and look at things. Oh, that was dark. That's kind of dark. I was trying to get away from looking straight in that sun. They didn't get over there, but the weather, from what I'm understanding in Virginia, has been rain, ice, sleet, some snow. So even if I'd have been there this week, I don't know if I could have got it done. But they're trying to close next week, so I had to reach out to my faithful realtor and see if he knew some handy people that could get in there, and they really wanted to get it done this week so they could close next week, which, you know, it is what it is. If we can get it done, we can get it done. But it's just, you know, that and a piece of the vinyl corner siding where Junior, as a pup, had took out some of his frustration from being left in the backyard all day. So anyway, hopefully today I'll hear something, and I mean, I'm thinking it shouldn't take more than a day to get all that done. It's just the painting and getting the peeled paint scraped off and repainted. It's all going to depend on, I think, Mother Nature when it comes to that. But I'll let y'all know. Hopefully Brooke and I will make a video this weekend where we turn the goats out and get the electric fence hot. And yeah, Leghorn in the morning time. I've been having to watch him. It's always early in the morning time, and it's only him. Yeah, but I guess a couple of weeks ago he jumped up, got me, didn't hurt nothing because I had my jeans on. But yeah, he gets a little frisky in the morning time, so I have to keep an eye on him, and been watching his comb. He's got a few little black spots. When it gets this cold, they'll get a little bit of frostbite, and I usually keep that big cone greased up with some first aid ointment, and I may do that after a while, catch him and get that done. He's really the only one that I have to worry about because he's got such a big cone. I mean, he's a beautiful bird. They I think pulled out some of his tail feathers yesterday, because if you can see on the back side of him, there was a little bit of blood, but apparently they've kind of left him alone. They're getting older, so they don't pick at each other as much as they used to. You say hey to the people? Leghorn, what are you doing? He's like, I see you. But and here comes Karen and his strutting. He's gonna try to get one of these girls. I need to trim some of his feathers back so he can see a little bit better. They've been pecking at the back of his head, but he's got more feathers coming back in, so his pretty plume will be back as it was. Everybody else is doing really good. Their water had a little ice on it. The inside had nothing. It was good. And yeah, got to see the friend that we got the goats and stuff from. He has some incubators, and Keith, the girl's dad, said they were probably over at his house, so said he didn't mind us using them. So I think I'm going to try to save some of the eggs and incubate them and start getting us some chicks. So we raise some more chicks and children. The girls, well, yeah, they're pretty much grown. If y'all can see the grass all coming up through there, it's so nice to see, you know, your work, you know, all the hard work you put in and stuff coming, and getting to see some grass growing. It's real clean up through there. I still need to get the top part way up there, get that log, and Colton's dad, I think, is going to come over in a week or so when he gets back from work and look at the fence situation. I just don't know. I mean, I want to make sure the front's fenced too, but I think for now, just getting back here fenced, so if the goats were to get out, they'd be located, because I don't want them to get anywhere near my flower beds. And or my garden when I get my garden going. So anyway, the irises are coming back up. Junior found him a spot and went and rolled this morning. He's nasty. He's so nasty. And he thought he was going to come back in the trailer. But I know I hadn't posted a video in a while, so I figured when I got out here, even though it was cold and chilly, and I'm going to go back into the trailer for a little bit, let it warm up just a little bit more. It's supposed to warm up to, I think, either high 40s or low 50s, which will be perfectly fine, and come out here and work on getting the electric fence. And hopefully I may have to move that box, seeing that it's in shade right now, and put it down closer to the fence, which would probably be the best, because that would probably be the best. That's probably what I'm going to do, so it'll get more sunlight. It's just in the afternoon that area right there is kind of shaded. But yeah, y'all just keep praying that we get closed on the house in Virginia, and that I can find something. I've been looking at a bunch of 2-car garage layouts with about 600-700 square foot of living area above, which yeah, I've looked at a bunch, and it'll fit perfect in this spot. We may have to do some grading and stuff, but we still have to have a septic put in, and then run the water either from this cutoff or from over here to there. Probably will tie into this one to run the water there, and then run the electrical. Well, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. But we appreciate y'all watching the videos, and if you, like I say, if you like the content, reach out, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe. Oh yeah, the Harley, they've been working on it. Keith and his friend came over and worked on it, and I think that they're waiting for some parts to come in. That is one heavy bike. Let me tell you, me and Brooke, it took everything we had to just move it from, it was parked about right here, to move it there. And I wanted to get it kind of under the shelter, kind of back, and get it covered up, so you know, protect those leather bags and the seat and stuff. So they're going to try to get that one. I wanted to put it down in the building, but I think they're going to get it running. But yeah, come over and subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I'll get back to putting videos out every day, and that way y'all don't have to wait. Junior's so nasty. I just can't believe how nasty he is. Anyway, hit the notification bell so every time we upload a video, y'all be notified, and y'all have a wonderful day. And if it's cold where you are, try to stay warm. There's blessing. So God bless, and y'all keep watching our videos. We appreciate you.